What do you have questions about as far as cybernetics goes?
Questions?
To
You
make
go
this
first.
very easy, it's the external armor skin thing.
Okay, all right, the cyber armor. All right, great. So that's for cyber armor for Patrick. You might want to actually literally put this on a list, by the way, because I know you have a tab, but you said you'd approach Perrin with the list first. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Hang on.
Yeah, you can do it.
Let me make the list. Let me get a list together here. Because there's gonna be slightly more than that on my list.
Lol, weed whacker, lol.
All right. So there's going to be. Hang on. So there's the cyber armor for him. Where is it?
Okay, Tom's interested in the internal cyber armor. Okay.
All
The
right.
subdermal cyber armor, as I like to call it.
Right. So then, and how much? Okay, here's the thing: the list doesn't say about the subdermal cyber armor how much it is.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Fincher, for the regular cyber armor, he's going to charge 65,000 for it.
Mm-hmm.
For the subdermal, it's going to be 90,000. 90.
Okay. Oh, I see. So don't go by the prices on the list.
No, I said quite clearly don't
Right.
go by the prices
Right,
because
right.
Fincher's is different.
You said 95 for the
90.
90. Okay. And didn't it say the subdermal was harder to repair?
It is. You need an actual surgeon to do that
Yeah.
because your skin's in the way. So you want to make sure someone can cut your skin properly.
Right.
I speaking of that particular issue, how much would be the price for materials to have on
Repair?
hand for repairs?
You'd have to actually probably have to purchase it over at the mechanic space, so to speak.
Right.
But the materials, the raw materials themselves, I don't know. They're more specific. They have to be lighter, so it can't just be anything. We'd say about 10,000. You know what? 1,000 per 1 mega damage.
Oh my. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's trickier stuff.
What's going on?
I'm asking for just raw materials for repairing the external,
Interesting.
because my character would generally
Because
be able
it's
to
very
do that.
thin and very light, a lot thinner and lighter than actual body armor, but it's actually acting like body armor, so hence the up in the price.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hang on a second. I am making a list, and then once I make the list, I will just read it
Check
out
it
to
twice.
you. Yeah.
And then you'll find out who's naughty or nice.
Oh wait. What's this? Hang on. Yes. Okay. That's what I wanted.
Good.
Da 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 da. Okay. And
Oh, in the
is-
meantime, while you're doing that,
Mhm.
Mila, you and Alicia. So, are you joining Alicia on the run, or are you opening up your squirrel box? Oh wait, Mila's in the washroom. Never mind. I was trying to multitask, but I can't do it while she's taking a poop. So.
I guess I and Al, I don't have to roleplay this, but I'm assuming you're going to be here as well. I was probably going to be in the weapon shop, probably trying to see if there's any more fusion blocks.
Actually, yeah, and actually, I'm going to see if there is, and I'm going to talk to Perrin if they don't have it about getting ones that can be detonated remotely. Okay.
I instantly regret
We've
my
had too
decision.
many problems with the timer.
Yes. And apparently cost is no price objective. Okay, so here's my list of cybernetics for the whole group so far. 2 cyber armors, a subdermal. I mean, no, not subdermal. On top of the skin. One.
No, no.
What?
There's 2 under the skin.
There's 2. Oh, yours is under the skin too?
No, wait.
Well, Al doesn't want one on.
No, I want on top of the skin.
Wait, you
so
want on
only
top
one.
of the skin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I just want
And I would be willing to pay a little extra if he can make it as close to the skin tone as possible. It doesn't have to be exact, but more specifically, I don't want it shiny or anything of the sort.
Okay.
an optic nerve video implant,
Welcome back, Mila. Okay.
an ultra ear,
Okay.
and a cyber disguise type AB-2.
Oh Jesus.
No, type AB-2, not the super expensive one, the lesser.
Okay. All right. A lot of this depends on supplies. Okay, but you got your list. Okay.
Mhm.
Cyber disguise.
It basically allows me to change my eye colors. It allows me to adjust my wrinkles so that I can look really young or really old, and it also allows me to adjust my eyes to look, Asian or Caucasian. And it has certain parts of my face that are moldable, so I can kind of change the features of my face.
Interesting.
No! No! No!
Oh my
Okay.
god.
All right. Like, because that type 1A
Mhm.
is very rare, and I don't even think Fletcher would have that, but I think he can arrange for the B, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
This is turning into a horror movie quick.
I don't plan on using it very often. I think Al is quite fond of his face, but he's a very practical sort, and he knows that, being able to look different can be very advantageous.
Tom will tell you. I'll tell you right now. Tom will get freaked out if you ever use it.
Well, he would hopefully let you know he's using it.
He just wakes
All
up.
of a sudden you're an old
hey,
man.
Tom, I'm an old man now. Look at me.
Tom, why didn't you wake up, Tom? Why didn't you wake up?
Tom, we got to go back tonight.
They rub the lotion on. They rub the lotion on his skin until he gets the hose again. Would you fuck me, Tom? I'd fuck me.
Oh my god.
Here's a question. Now, he said something about, is there any ability to make my eye look less robotic?
That Dr. Fincher is very excited about the possibility. He says, well, there's two options. The first is, of course, we replace your cybernetic eye with one that is biologically and genetically grown. Unfortunately, some of the capabilities, such as the recording device, would not be able to withstand. But that would be a perfect match. In fact, it'd be a near organic eye. However, I am always very interested in cosmetic alterations, and I can do my best. It requires some research and, unfortunately, a little bit of testing on my part, but at the very least, and he holds up a mirror to you and he goes, you see the strands, the cyberweave strands there along your iris. Yes, I think I could lessen them so much, use a slightly different strand that it makes it very, very wire thin, that people will only be able to see it under certain, angles of the light. Little alterations like that, just, so to speak, upgrading the equipment. But, of course, once again, I've never really done that before, so you'd have to trust me to try it out.
As long as you can relatively safely promise it won't be worse than it is now.
Well, at least the good news is that if I completely mess up, I can always just put a new eye in you.
That's very true.
It's not like I'd be destroying your actual eye, just a mechanical one. One of the big benefits of human augmentation.
Then I am all for it. Anything that can make it appear more human, the better, without
Of
losing any
course.
capabilities.
Of course, getting those materials and using my materials, they are on a strict supply, so it will not be cheap. I certainly hope you are individuals with means.
A few.
Okay. All right, that's very well. I just
We've got
don't
a
want you to
sugar
balk
daddy.
at the price. Yeah,
We have a
I
sugar
I have a sugar parent. You have a sugar finger, so to speak. Okay.
Oh, I forgot one. That's not. I forgot one to add. That's not directly on the list.
Put it on the list then.
How to put a secret compartment in the my Borg arm.
Oh, in your cyber arm?
Yeah, my cyber arm.
Yeah, so
Secret.
just put How big? We have to use the rule of common sense. So like a foot?
Let me put it this way: how big do you think it could be and still have all functionality needed?
A foot.
So like a foot long, and then how
We'll say
wide?
wide?
Or like basically,
Um,
like would it be enough to fit a neural blade or not?
Oh yeah, easily.
Wow. Like I'm looking at my forearm now. I'm like, man, imagining a knife in there. That's
Yeah, but the
kind
really
of
nice
creepy.
thing is that with the cyber arm, you don't have to worry about muscles and bones. They just rewire it so it doesn't take up that space.
Then yes, definitely, I would like that because it would make
Robo
it
arm.
so good to have a knife there.
I got a knife in me,
How? I guess this is kind of a weird question, but how fast would it be to access?
You know the amount of time it takes for you to reach in your back pocket and take out your wallet?
Mm-hmm.
Like that long?
Okay, good enough. Very good. Good.
that was a weird comparison, but
But it makes sense. Yeah, no, but it makes sense for time wise.
Just open it up and pull it out.
Yep.
Heyo. All right, I'm getting goofy. All right. Mila, I was asking you this while you were indisposed, but I forgot you were indisposed.
Oh yeah.
Are you? I can't remember. Are you taking just a little jog with Alicia, or are you checking out the squirrel robot box instead?
She's either gonna go wait inside if she could, but if not outside and open up the box.
Oh, okay.
And-
Well, you can. I don't know if you guys have a room yet or anything like that, but you could always go back to the Goldsmith Inn and use one of the tables there, or you could just sit cross-legged outside of the. Actually, all right.
That's
let's
what
do
she was
that.
planning on doing, just sitting outside.
Okay. Well, here, let's finish up with what the cybernetic stuff, and then we'll go from there. Sorry. Anything else?
Not that I know of, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm sending the list over to you through Skype, so you just have the list.
Okie dokie. Muchas gracias, senores.
So excited.
Okay. So, Mila.
Yeah.
I gotta just download this. So, you open up the box.
Oh
and
yeah.
Sure enough, wait, I gotta drag over. I made a token for this little guy. Know
Aww.
that. And so, sure enough, you open up the metallic box, and there it is. Now, it's not like curled up sleeping or anything like that. It's kind of like, okay, as morbid as it is, there he is.
Yeah.
Hi, Jackie.
So, okay, as awful as it is, he's deactivated, right? So, imagine like a dead squirrel laying there. That's kind of what it looks like, right? Because remember, you paid for the cosmetic enhancements.
Mhm.
So, yeah, it is literally just like it. If anyone else opened up the box, it'd be like, "There's a dead squirrel in this box," but you know it's an inactive robot.
She's gonna like gently pick it up and like
Okay.
embrace it.
Okay. So you pick up
Jackie, you're
the.
sleeping now.
Listen, I've been
Yeah.
around all these people who have their own fucking animals. I just want to embrace something and cuddle with it.
Aw. Well, unfortunately, since you don't have the user guide, you don't know how to turn on Jackie.
I can
But
feel
you're
cool.
able. Sorry, I'm calling her Jackie ahead of time. You haven't even programmed the name in there, but that's fine. You pick up the inactive robot squirrel, and to your finger touch, actually, the fur is very, very soft, very realistic. In fact, even touching it itself, there's a little bit of warmth to the actual skin underneath or the synthetic skin that's underneath the squirrel's flesh. You pick it up. Well, I don't think you've ever cuddled a squirrel before, but it's pretty heavy actually. It's probably like a good 10 pounds, which is quite a bit for something that big. But you're still able to lift it up and you cuddle with it, and it doesn't really do anything. And there are a few passersby who look at very strangely. And actually, there's a young
Baby
boy who's like, "Mommy, why is she cuddling a dead squirrel?" But other than that, it's fine. Just cuddle off it, George. But yeah, all right. You cuddle the robo squirrel.
That's it. She's probably just gonna be rocking it back and forth, waiting for the guys to get out.
All right. The guys eventually come out, and you see your dear friend Mila rocking back and forth a red squirrel with an open box nearby at her feet.
Hi,
My
Mila.
character tries to debate if it's a tries to debate if it's the robot squirrel or she just found a dead squirrel and she's just cuddling it.
Both
And
are very
can't
likely.
decide on which one it could be.
Both seem like really possible.
Either way, it's not going to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Okay. There is. Let me see here. There's a thin. I was gonna say. There's the kind of crowds that are nearby. They're thinning out. Like, looks like a lot of people are just avoiding, Mila.
I wonder what.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna do something here real quick. Let me roll.
I'm gonna come to her all excited. Mila, did you know they have like tails in there? You could actually get like a monkey tail.
Why would I want a monkey tail?
I'm just saying, it's a cool thing. Could you imagine someone
hang it up on
swinging?
the wall, or
No, like
You
attached.
have
They
the
can like.
squirrel have a monkey tail.
No, I'm just saying they can actually attach monkey tails to people that they can use to like climb nimbly bimbly from tree to tree.
are you gonna get one?
No,
Oh, well then why are you telling me this?
'cause it was cool.
It's pretty cool.
I'm just like reading down this list and I'm like, oh, that's a thing.
Do you want to hold Jackie?
No, I might wake Jackie up. You best hold on to Jackie.
Okay.
I'm Butterfingers over here.
By
Have
the
you
way,
read the
robots
manual?
sleep, right? Is that a thing, or am I just?
Yes, robots sleep. No, no one's had time to read the manual. It's 250 pages.
Yeah,
I'll
you guys
read
even
through
gonna
that
look
thing
at it.
in freaking blazing time.
I mean, I will be the first to read it, and then I will
we can
give
all
it to
take
Patrick.
turns reading it. We
I
can
have
each get
study.
a chapter. We'll read it to Tom.
Like
Okay.
a nighttime.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
insert the
Okay.
AA batteries.
Well,
No.
Insert the small nuclear core.
Into
Okay.
the rear end of the squirrel.
It's a suppository.
Oh, God.
Okay. I have. I don't mean to interrupt your
No,
No,
no.
by all
interesting
means.
that's going on, but sure enough, you find that actually I said the crowds were thinning out quite a bit, and now in fact that there doesn't seem to be very many other people around where you are. Of course, Fincher does have his own personal guards, but they're typically on the inside of his establishment. And there apparently was. You're not too sure what's going on, but there was some. Because you're in the bill of talking that, but people seem to have been drawn to the southeast a little bit. But that doesn't really matter. I'm just setting this up that you guys are really the only ones with an earshot right now. To the northwest, you think you hear, after like a lull and the wind's blowing, but after a lull, you think you hear someone crying, like a young, high voice that's crying, oddly enough. And it seems to be coming from. Oh, as I get back to the map. From this direction. And you
Well-
guys are around here, right in front of the office.
I'm gonna go investigate.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's go. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You follow the the sounds, the cries, and give me a second here because I am going to download a map. I rolled something up on kind of pretty much like a random encounter table, and I came across this, which is really interesting. And I'm just gonna throw on the map here. Now, Are we still good to continue on, or do we want to take a break until tomorrow? Like, do this little part tomorrow? It's kind of up to you guys right now.
We can lead up to it, but
Okay.
I'm thinking pretty soon might be the stopping point for me.
The stop point. Well, at least it's not like, and he crushes her skull. I'm tired. I think we're gonna keep on going. The thing is that this isn't necessarily going right into a combat situation or anything like that. But I have a feeling this might take, regardless of the solution that you take, this might take like an hour. This is like a small little tiny encounter hook. But I don't see it being resolved in 10 minutes.
Yeah, so we can wait until we can wait until tomorrow.
Okay, if that's okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't mean to lead up to it, but I was just rolling that also for like, it'll give me a better chance to prepare everything.
Oh.
So, because I just rolled this thing up fucking randomly, and I'm like, yeah, okay, and I could do it on the fly, but if we save it for tomorrow, then I can be super prepared.
Yay!
For you?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry I did not directly bring this up because I had this as a default like squeeze neuroblade, but I did say the last time you asked if you bring anything into Parent's post and whatnot smuggled in. I think I noted something along the lines of I would like to just wear the ring around.
Yeah, I think we mentioned this last time you were in Parents Post, and they're like, if I wear the ring, are they gonna really know? And I'm like, well, you're gonna find out, and they didn't find out last time, so you can wear it again this time.
Indeed.
Okay.
We should find a tailor to make a T-shirt that says "Go for the eyes."
Go for the eyes, Jackie. Go for the eyes.
Jackie! It's gonna be like a Pokemon battle.
Or no, wait, a
just
T-shirt that has
like
a T-shirt that has flowchart. It says, "Combat starts, arrow downwards. Does have eyes? Yes. Over here, shoot it. No, blow it up."
No, it doesn't have 1 to 2 eyes.
Yeah. Does it have 1 to 2 eyes? Yes. Go here. No, like goes back around. Blow it up. Blow up doesn't work. See step 2.
Wait, it has no eyes? What the hell?
Yeah, it's just a WTF.
Yeah.
Has no eyes, no corporeal body to blow up? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Give thanks and prepare for the end.
Give thanks.
Hold on to your butts.
All right, everyone. Well, we're going to go ahead and end that stream for now. Do we know what time session tomorrow is starting?
Oh yeah, we just said evening, didn't we?
Yeah.
I get
you wanna
home
do-
at 5, so anytime after that, which is evening, so that should be fine.
Okay.
Yes.
So 5 o'clock Granada time.
Yeah, should be fine.
Which is 2 o'clock my time?
I don't know what time. It's midnight Granada time right now. So
Correct.
Oh, it's midnight Kriana time right now. Ooh.
Yeah, it's midnight.
Oh, it's like 7 p.m. for me.
So that-
So 5 hours less. So noon.
Noon. Okay, I can do noon. I can do noon.
You and your Hawaiian Islands.
I guess it'd be more like 5:30. Still got to drive home.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm still recording. You
Noon,
guys on YouTube
Hawaiian.
don't care about this kind of
Here's the
stuff.